Yeah.
New style, new ride, new kicks. New life, new ride, new crib. Alright, you tried, you missed. Okay, let's do this. New phone, new this. New style, new ride, new kicks. New life, new bride, new crib. Alright, you tried, you missed. Okay, let's do this. New phone, new this. Then I hit him with a thanks for the fuck you. Now I'm making music you can fuck to. You know the game has changed, but my name remains on the tip of your tongue like a chip in your front tooth. Sue me, new me, gonna do me, owe me. Never even really fucked with the old you. Motherfucker, I already told you. Go and get your Walmart ass on my Whole Foods. No one ever really wanna change, still some do. Sip a little Henny, then I'll chase it with the bamboo. I'm the one who comes through. Come to San Diego on a beat, leaving riddles for the gumshoe. Simple play, a mercy, Boku. Then 5'10", got an itch on Goku. Been Clark Kent for a minute, it's a living, but I'm sick of staying hidden and I'm getting in the phone booth. More forthright than Shakira's hips. I'm damn done with this life of mere existence. Now I drop what's hot like I stole it with a chop shop. I'ma break it down to the gears and pistons. The key to inner peace is not mysterious. Just cut all ties with the ones who suck. You blowing up my phone, what year is this? There's no love here till you try Timbuktu. Then I hit him with a thanks for the fuck you. Now I'm making music you can fuck to. You know the game is changing, but my name remains on the tip of your tongue like a chip in your front tooth. Check 1, 2, chops like kung fu. I don't even think that I can stop if I want to. Made a little.
Yo, it's the Chop It Up podcast, man. It's your boy Hawk Life. Man, we back with
Yo, what up?
Oh, my fault. It's your boy Hawk Life and my co-host.
Yo, what up? I'm cooking in the kitchen. We're making gumbo today.
I know my guy Merrills is in the building. He been gone so long, man. I almost forgot he was. Ooh, well, I almost
I've
forgot
been in
you,
the
my guy.
shadows. Corona killing over here.
Yeah. That workload been heavy, I heard. Shit.
Yeah. Me and RJB been working a little bit. We got some songs that are gonna release in January. We're really excited about it. Or I'm excited about it. I'm sure he's excited about it. Hope he's.
Yeah, absolutely. He told me he had some new stuff in the works. But what you just heard was Sunroof by our special guest RJB. Introduce yourself.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm the RJB.
Yeah, man. We had you on the podcast once before, but catch the people up to you, man. Let them know where you're from. You know what I'm saying? What you got going?
Yeah,
Tell
so
the
I'm a rapper out of Jacksonville, Florida. Real bad place to be during the coronavirus you're talking about, but we're down here staying at home. I've been pretty much staying in the studio, can't go out anywhere. So I've been working on a lot of new stuff. That song actually that was just playing, that's me and another artist here from Jacksonville. His name's Tris.
yeah.
He and I are working on another track right now that I'm really excited about, and like Merles was saying, I've been working on some stuff with him, and really excited to actually have music start coming out again. It's been a little while. I've been working on some side projects.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta keep evolving and developing, man. Tell the people what your process like, what's been keeping you away so long. Let them know if you could.
Well, recently we actually so my wife and I we started doing beat tags for a couple of producers that we met on Reddit. They needed a beat tag done. She's got a nice voice for it. I've got a studio here, so we get her in and we start doing the tags for these producers. And I thought it was going to be just a couple of them, but it wound up made a post on Reddit that kind of went viral. So now over the last couple of weeks, we've actually recorded about 350 different producers beat tags,
Yeah.
and we've got another 150 or so that are lined up, just waiting for them. So because of that, we started streaming every Thursday while we're doing it. That way they can come in, see what we're doing, make sure they give us feedback, we get it right, we'll get these tags done. But then after that, a lot of these producers, we've been inviting them back to a Discord server that we made. So we've started working on like weekly projects within the Discord server. See if bunch of people can get together, put a song together in 24 hours. Contests where we got producers flipping the same sample to try and make beats, things like that. So we're doing a bunch of events there, and it's really I feel like it's helped me with just creativity and workflow. Got me working with new people.
It's
Absolutely.
definitely
Yeah,
been fun. Participating in the first event with the 24-hour limit. Honestly, to be honest with you, I fell asleep because whenever you announced it, I was drunk. It was our off day, and I was drunk, so I was like, yeah, I'll participate. 5 minutes later, I passed out, woke up, and I was like, okay, I have like 30 minutes to put this bitch together. Here we go. And it came out amazing. Everyone did their part. It was great. Sunday Fun Day, if you want to look it up on YouTube. I know it's on YouTube. I think it's also on Instagram. Where else can you find it, RJB?
So right now we're just putting the tracks up on YouTube. I've thought about I may set up distribution and get the tracks for the RJB collab community up on Spotify as like a separate thing. I don't want to put it up on my own profile because it's not just me; it's all these people who are working together on it, and I feel like it's its own separate thing from the music that I'm working on. But for right now, everything can be seen on YouTube on my channel. If you look up the RJB, we've got every project that we finish in that Discord, we're going to be putting up on there. I've got a playlist as well with producers who are using our beat tags currently. I'm keeping a running playlist of like featured producers who are using our tags. Mainly just because my wife likes to go back and hear all the tags with her on it. So, having them all in one place makes it where she can go through and listen to them all because that's a lot of fun. So,
Absolutely. So tell me, what has been the pros and cons of making music and working with all these different artists?
well, I mean, for me, the music thing, it music always came naturally to me. I used to be a touring artist. I played with some rock bands. I did like folk singer songwriter kind of stuff, and only the last couple of years started getting into hip hop. I mean, I've always listened to it, but only recently felt like it was something accessible for me to start making. And since I've done this, music has changed in the last decade. When I used to tour, you met fans at it's pretty much all online collaboration right now. So it's a whole new thing for me that I'm getting used to. But it opens the doors to working with a lot of people that I wouldn't normally. We have a collective that I'm in called New Pantheon, and we've got one of our artists in Singapore. We've got a producer in Norway. People are spread out all over the world, and the same thing with the Discord. We've got people from all over the place working together. So I think that's something cool, but it's definitely different, and it takes a lot of getting used to. I'm 32 years old, so old dogs learning new tricks and all that.
Absolutely.
So, how have you liked the online? I know you adapted to it really quickly. Um, Being a part of it for one, I wouldn't want to say in the circle as 100%, but definitely aware of the circle of online gear that you have produced over the past, I would say, 6 months, maybe a year. Started streaming before the beat tags. You were streaming to make food and putting out delicious. I mean, you were posting in my Discord server with delicious pictures of ribs, sandwiches, all different types of.
Oh
The
yeah,
list goes
I,
on.
I love I love cooking, and that's something I'm probably gonna bring back too on our stream because ultimately it's like the live stream got started because of the beat tags, but eventually we're gonna run out of producers to make beat tags for. We've already done so many. To find ways to to keep the content going. So we actually just got a set up here where we're gonna start doing like album reviews. We're gonna start doing some artist interviews. Just got new camera and mic set up here for that. So we're trying to expand what we do, but I'll probably be doing the cooking as well, and then of course we'll be covering everything that's going on in the Discord. But ultimately, I'm loving it. The working online so far, everybody's been so supportive for me. I went into this, not even sure if it was something that I could do, but everybody that I've met along the way, I've had people, helping me with beats or helping me with mixing and mastering. And normally, just looking around town, that takes a lot of time to get people together like that. But online, everything happens so fast. It's makes you have to work more on your workflow so that you're getting things done fast enough to keep up. But I think it makes me a lot more productive.
Speaking of beats and producers, shout out Severed Headphones, amazing producer, helped make the I believe Uncle
Absolutely.
Blobby. Shout out Uncle Blobby as well. Um, helped make the first Sunday Fun Day track. One of the people just putting in incredible effort and work.
Oh yeah, Severed is an incredible both producer and artist. He actually on my Bananas EP, the EP that that Sunroof track came off of, he actually made the beats for the first two songs for Bananas as well as Matthew McConaughey. And he did the artwork for the album as well. We have a couple other tracks that we've been working on that will eventually be coming out. Right now, I'm trying to kind of get things together for a bigger project and do it like a full-on album release instead of just continuing to release singles.
Yeah, Severed's one of those
But yeah,
people, man.
he's
He's one of those people. It's amazing. He hasn't like he's so multifaceted. He does so many things, and it's incredible that he hasn't reached new acclamations. He's always putting out stuff that I wasn't prepared for. I
oh
mean, the
yeah,
once a
and
month beat tapes, the Asan project, it's crazy.
yeah, the beat tapes are amazing. I love when he puts those out. Gives me something to listen to at work. The work that he's done in the Discord. Actually, last week we had a contest for the producers where everybody was flipping the same sample. We used Rhapsody in Blue by George Gershwin because it's public domain. So we can, once the beats are done, we can put that up without any copyright issues. Um, I put that out there, and before anybody else had a single beat back to me, he had already done two completely different beats. One of which was the one that won the contest, and then the other I think got like third place.
Hmm.
So within like an hour, he had two incredible beats made out of a sample that I had just put up. So he's not only multifaceted but just incredibly prolific. The speed at which he gets things done blows my mind.
For real, for real. I recorded a full fucking track just cause the winner, like his beat that won was so fucking fire, I couldn't help myself. And I do private things as well just for my enjoyment. I recorded a whole fucking track to that Rhapsody beat. And then I recorded an 8 which I haven't decided if I'm gonna put it in the running for to add on to y'all's, but fucking he's amazing. Anyway, um how how has streaming gone for you? Do you think you've picked up more? Do you feel comfortable streaming now that you've been doing it for a couple months?
I still feel like I'm figuring things out as I go along. With the stream, we were lucky enough because of the beat tag thing that as soon as we made the YouTube, I think that the next morning we had 100 people following it, which kind of put it in easy mode for getting things started. But now we have to be able to maintain that momentum, and it's tough. But I think trying new things out. I mean, most of the time on the stream, like it kind of it devolves over time, but I feel like people enjoy that. Like by the end of the stream, I'm just like drunk and I'll pull out the acoustic guitar and play like covers of whatever they tell me to, or or I'll just start freestyling over beats that people have sent in. So it becomes less structured, but it seems to be that those are the parts that people are enjoying the most. So maybe I just need to like start every stream drunk and acting ridiculous. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
But we're right now we're just trying to find the
well,
momentum.
not to put you on the spot, but if you got your guitar, play something for us.
Let me see here. Uh, and I got my wife grabbing a pick here real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little shift on the microphone, so hopefully this will sound all right. Well, actually, yeah. All right, so you have to let me know if the sound is coming through okay here. Are you able to hear me, and are you able to hear the guitar?
Yes.
All right. All right, so basically, when when we're streaming and I'll just start playing stuff, it's usually people they'll throw a song out to me, um, and I'll do covers of a rap song or whatever. I've got a few originals, but just for the sake of playing something everybody knows, I'll kind of date myself here with the song. But here we go. 369, damn, she's fine. Hoping she can sock it to me one more time. Low, get low. Window to the wall. As sweat drips down my balls. Oh, them bitches crawl. Oh, ski motherfucker. Oh, skeet, skeet, goddamn. Oh, skeet, skeet, motherfucker. Oh, skeet, skeet. Yeah, so stuff like that.
Yeah, but you do got a good singing voice, man.
Thank you, thank you. Back in the day, I kind of, I did a lot of that. I would play around in bars and stuff. Um, but I've kind of stepped away from it more recently, mainly just because I like words,
Yeah,
and if I'm rapping, I can fit 5 times as many words as I can in a song as what I'm singing.
yeah. So you be like that karaoke.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. I'll still pull it out every now and then if it's like a party and we're drunk, sit in the
yeah,
corner, here's Wonderwall, that kind of thing.
yeah. Nothing like drunk karaoke. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Name some artists that has influenced your music.
I would say the two biggest influences that I have, well, with my rap music, not with that, obviously, are Aesop Rock and Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Why's that?
And it's more or less because they're complete opposites. Like Aesop Rock, he is one of the most verbose rappers. His vocabulary is out of this world. He'll use words in songs that you would never think about using, and it kind of showed me that you can do that. Um, and so, a lot of times I'm very verbose when I'm rapping, and so it uh, makes me feel good to know that that's something that you can actually do and people will appreciate. But then Dell, on the other hand, he's kind of like my favorite writer of all time is Kurt Vonnegut, and I love Dell for the same reason, which is that they both can put something so simply but still have it make an impact. Like he raps in a way that anyone can understand. I mean, everybody knows like the verse from Clint Eastwood. But if you listen to his stuff, Deltron 3030 is an incredible album, tells a story,
Yeah,
a simple way that anybody can get, and that's so I kind of try to find myself like balancing between the two, where like my normal verbose tendencies, but then make it simple, make it effective kind of thing. But those are probably my two favorite artists of all time. And I try and draw what I can and put myself somewhere in between the two.
absolutely.
I feel uh I got a 3030 tat on my chest. Um fucking how did you feel about the new Aesop Rock album? The
Oh,
Spirit Guide.
it, it is amazing. I am loving it. I mean I can't stop playing the Gates, just because that one is so good. But honestly, I really enjoy the whole thing. I like the concept that he did, and it feels like older Aesop Rock. It feels like you're listening more to like Labor Days,
Mm.
where he really was going hard on the rap, and it was it's a little gimmicky, but less gimmicky. It's not like Impossible Kid where you got like full songs where he's singing about his cat or something. It was kind of back to the old Aesop Rock ways. But I've been listening to that album pretty much nonstop since it dropped last week.
Absolutely. Tell the people where they can find you, at, man.
Yeah, you can find my music on pretty much every platform. I'm on Spotify, I'm on SoundCloud. My name's the RJB. Google was nice enough to give me one of those little knowledge panel things. So if you just Google the RJB, it'll come up with all the platforms, so you can pick the one of your choice. But of course, right now we're streaming a lot on YouTube. Um, the RJB on YouTube, that's where we're going to be doing the album reviews. That's where we're doing the beat tags right now, and where everything from the Discord is going to be featured.
Wow.
And then, of course, there's the Discord server as well. You know, any artists or producers with good workflow who are looking for people to collaborate with, you know, we welcome them with open arms. That's
Yeah. That name of your
yeah,
Discord.
yeah. The Discord is called the RJB's Collab Community. I can shoot you the link for that. But we you know, if you go to like my Instagram, I'm the RJB official on Instagram. I've got links on there as well. I've got a link tree with the YouTube channel and the Discord and everything on there. So it's probably the easiest way to find me is either just Google the RJB or go to Instagram.
Absolutely. I ask everybody, what's more important to them? On the strip of their creative or the fame?
Can you repeat that?
I ask every artist what's more important to them, creative control or fame.
Oh, definitely creative control. I mean, I'm 32 years old. I work in a bar. There's no way at this point that I'm trying to rap to be famous. I'm doing it because it's something that I enjoy. You know, I know that the opportunity has passed for me and I don't quite fit the image kind of thing.
Yeah,
Ultimately, you know, I would love to work in the industry. I would love to work at a label. Um, and you know try to do my best to help out other artists. But I also recognize and I'm realistic about the fact that I'm a little old for this, and it's you know not quite.
you ain't never too old, you know. No, man.
Uh,
Everybody blown different. Everybody, you know, had their time different. When it's your time, it's your time.
yeah, but for me, it's all about just you know being able to say something and have people actually listen.
Mm.
You know, everybody seems to be shocked when they you know people who've seen me and then they go, "Wait, that's you?" when they listen to my music, and that's what I do it for, really, just to have people listen to the music and be like, "No way, that's not you." So
So I know you haven't delved too much into the mixing and audio engineering aspect. Have you, at this point, have you had any changes of interest in, at any aspect?
but you know, it's something that I want to learn how to do. I would love to be able to like mix and master my own tracks. I play a lot of instruments as well. I play piano, play guitar, ukulele, bass. I would love to be able to take that and use it in music production and make my own beats. And it's something that I want to be able to do. But I work full time in a bar. I'm also a full time student, and I have an internship. So you know, between that and like the live stream on Thursdays, I really don't have a ton of time to be learning extra stuff. So that's something where once my final classes wrap up, I'll be graduating next semester. At that point, I'll have more spare time that I can dedicate to learning that. But it's something I definitely want to learn because I feel like it's important. I recognize it's important. I just haven't had the time to pick it up myself.
Absolutely. Side note though, side note. I just want to touch on the state of what's going on in hip hop right now. These rappers dying, getting killed, and all this stuff that they got going on. I thought it was a dope gesture between Jeezy and Gucci Man during their versus battle to do the So Isis song and squash their beef. Um, I would tell these young guys out here if you can squash your beef, squash it. But I do understand when things are at the point to where there's no. But you know what I'm saying? We losing too many great artists. We lost King Von, we lost Mo 3. You know, these was talented young brothers that was making a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So a little moment of silence for them. But yeah, man, it's been so much going on in the news. We got a new president, Joe Biden. I couldn't wait to talk to Merce about this situation here. Like, I'm excited about it. I think it's a
Oh
new
man,
chapter.
Hey,
you
Yeah.
know
good
I
man.
voted.
I, yeah, I don't know that Joes who I would want in there, but I can tell you that between the two, thank God we're moving on to something new, man. Man,
Absolutely.
this it's been a trying 4 years.
Yeah, it's been definitely an interesting rumble in the jungle these 4 years. Um, and I agree with RJB. Between the two, unfortunately, Joe's the best effort.
Yeah,
Uh,
there's no question that that was the winning choice, but I just hope that the next time around we get somebody uh, who'll do more in there. You know, I see him kind of as a Jimmy Carter, like he'll get in there and not accomplish a whole lot. But right now, I will take not accomplishing a whole lot over like somebody in there actively fucking things up any day of the week.
Absolutely. Mm. That shit, yeah, it's just crazy, man. I'm glad we got somebody else in us and not the little crybaby. Right now, he catching the temper tantrum and filling all kind of lawsuits out and losing all kind of cases. His manager losing makeup. I mean, this is whole circus going on right now. Who knew Barnum and Bailey was coming to town? But hey, it's
Yeah, it's
crazy.
sad, really.
Yeah, it really is. It's pitiful. But it's messing up our democracy. Hopefully, everybody get the help they need. Small businesses, the minorities, they're struggling right now. Everybody is struggling right now. Hopefully, they get the help they need.
Yeah, that's what matters right now. We need an administration in there that's actually going to do for things for all the people that are struggling with coronavirus. I know way too many people struggling to eat right now. And we need to, they need to get stimulus out there. They need to get some sort of relief for the people that are dealing with this.
Absolutely, it's just such a
for
truth.
real, we got a bunch of anti-vax people too that don't want to take the vaccine. My fucking aunt is one of them. I had I repeat, a very small dinner. I have siblings, but I was the only one there with my parents. It was the four of us, me, my significant other, and my parents were there. We ate before they traveled to West Texas, and apparently my aunt is very vocally anti-vax. I did not know. I was shocked, very shocked. And apparent we need to convince these people to take the vaccine when it comes out because we can't continue the life we live. I miss going to bars. I miss going out. I miss enjoying life, you know?
I mean, I
And
Absolutely,
these
miss
people are
live
gonna fuck it up
shows.
for the rest of us.
That's
Yes.
what's killing me is, when I made music before, it's like live shows were all there were. And so now with no live shows, it's like everything's online, and I'm okay with there being some of it online, but like I need to get up on stage too. That's a huge part of it.
absolutely, absolutely. Me being from New Orleans, and we have a big music scene, and everything is live music all over the city. Bars, people like to come down here. We be very tourist heavy based. It's been a crippling effect on New Orleans at a whole different level because there's like 80% of people income is from the tourists. So it's like it's hard for like I guess the people that really make money in the restaurant industry like that because it's more restaurant tourist base. So a lot of it's restaurants and bars. So a lot of that took big hits, and I know there's a lot of people all around that's been affected by it. But yeah, that's something that needs to be handled. I'm glad the people went and voted and then their voice be heard. Yeah, hopefully we can win over the Senate in January and really stick it to them.
Oh yeah, if those Georgia runoffs work out and we actually went over the Senate, I mean that would be incredible. Then there could actually be actual progress and change. Right now, what I'm worried about is we're gonna get a new president in there, and he won't be like actively destroying America, but he's also not gonna be able to do anything as long as Mitch McConnell's majority leader.
Yeah, I can't believe McConnell won. I was so salty. Like I know the opponent to McConnell wasn't much better, but fuck man. I can't believe
You know,
McConnell.
it blows my mind. I've done some volunteer work in Kentucky, central Kentucky in Clay County, which is a very very poverty stricken area. I mean, when you're going through there, you see like things you wouldn't expect to see in the United States. You know, you see kids living in chicken coops and thing. You know, nobody has enough food. But I was up there and we were working on converting an old warehouse into a food pantry in Clay County, Kentucky, and it's amazing to me that the people that are there are still so in support of the GOP that does nothing for them.
Mm.
You know, everybody there is suffering and they need some sort of relief. They need welfare. They need government assistance, but it's not happening for them there because they're voting against their interests just because they vote along party lines, and it's you know, it's terribly sad to see that.
Yeah, but even
Yeah, we out here in Texas, we're entering a similar thing with Abbott. It's crazy. I don't know if Abbott's gonna win next time. With all this going on and the side he has chosen, I don't know if he's gonna win. And I've heard a lot of crazy theories. I've heard that Matthew McConaughey, speaking of your Matthew McConaughey record, I know that Matthew McConaughey might run uh, in opposition of him. That's the first person I heard about. I don't know about the others that are going to run in opposition, but someone needs to run because this has been a disaster over here.
Yeah, I'm still just waiting for my cease and desist from McConaughey. That's like why I made this song. You know, I threw it out there and I called it that because of the all right, all right, all right thing. But the whole song is like a coded anti-police song. I mean, it starts right out with "Got to do it all myself if I want to get the job right. Rap so well, catch beats like cops' wives." You know, like I thought, you know, thought if yeah, thought if I made that might eventually get back to him, and so I'm just waiting on the day I get a cease and desist from him. That's when I'll know I've made it.
So, do you think we will get a federally mandated legalization of marijuana this term?
God, I hope so, because I don't like breaking the law.
Me
like
either.
I I feel
over
like
black.
it's time for that. I'm down in Florida where everything is just ass backwards, and they keep voting against recreational here. It's finally decriminalized, so at least they're not like throwing people in on long prison sentences for it, but we still have people here sitting for long prison sentences for it that they need to, retroactively get out of there. Um, I mean, there's no reason at this point for it not to be legal federally. There is no reason whatsoever. It's all just like Nixon era bullshit that's used to oppress minorities, and that's really the only reason for the law, and it needs to be done with.
Do you think we'll get another stimulus check
God, I hope
before
so,
this is all
man.
said and done?
I hope so. I'm gonna have to start drinking cheap whiskey here soon. They're they're killing us here. I work in a bar, and so even when I am able to work, uh, the money's not there like it was. I worked in a bar that every night it was packed, and now we're having nights where half the time I'm just like sitting there looking at my phone. So already making less money at the job that I'm at, but then we're looking at possibly another shutdown here. Our governor DeSantis, he's terrible and he doesn't want it. He's advocated against shutting us down, but at this point, we're getting near 10,000 cases a day again. Florida's real bad down here, and they need to do something. Um, so I'm kind of hoping that they shut things down, but at the same time, I really need them to have a stimulus check if they do. Otherwise, me and a whole lot of people I know are not going to be able to eat.
Yeah, it's really rough. It's really rough times, and hopefully they do something and help you guys, everybody that's struggling, myself included, that's going through this process. It was a pleasure talking with you, man. Um, and hopefully I have you back on again, man.
Yeah, appreciate you guys having me on.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's been the Chop It Up podcast. I'm Hulk Life.
Yo, what up? Long time no here. It's your boy Morals. Corona kicking my ass, but we still here. And hopefully you'll hear from all of us, all my boys, including Severed, which you mentioned. Well, you'll hear from the RJB. You'll hear from Demigod. I'm looking to get skinny on a project. And we'll be dropping No One's Hiring 2 in January. It's gonna be exciting. It'll be the anniversary from the first No One's Hiring that was released in January. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Chop It Up Podcast.